What's holding you back from letting go? The Zen secret to letting go. The illusion of seeking. Imagine quenching your thirst with salt water, a seemingly endless cycle that only makes you thirstier. This is how many of us live, constantly pursuing goals, desires, and achievements, only to find ourselves trapped in dissatisfaction. Zen Buddhism, a philosophical tradition that emerged centuries ago, offers a way out of this cycle. But what does it mean to let go? How can we find peace without seeking it? These are the questions at the heart of Zen. In this exploration, we'll delve into the essence of Zen Buddhism, uncovering its history, principles, and practices. We'll also expand on these ideas, drawing connections to modern life and personal growth. By the end of this journey, you'll have a deeper understanding of what it means to let go and how Zen's timeless wisdom can transform your perspective. Chapter 1. The Origins of Zen. Zen Buddhism originates from the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, who sought to understand and alleviate human suffering over 2,500 years ago in India. Central to his teachings were the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, which laid the foundation for mindfulness and inner transformation. When Buddhism reached China in the 1st century CE, it encountered Taoism, a philosophy emphasizing harmony with nature and effortless action, Wu Wei. The fusion of Indian Buddhist practices with Taoist philosophy gave rise to Chan Buddhism, later evolving into Zen when it reached Japan in the 12th century. Zen distilled the essence of Buddhism, focusing on simplicity, direct experience, and meditation, Zazen, stripping away many ritualistic elements. Zen and Taoism, a unique fusion. The influence of Taoism gave Zen its distinct flavor, emphasizing the interconnectedness of all things and the spontaneity of enlightenment. Taoist principles such as Wu Wei inspired Zen's approach to meditation and mindfulness, teaching practitioners to embrace the present moment without striving for control. Unlike other Buddhist schools that advocate gradual spiritual development, Zen emphasizes sudden insight or satori. This direct, transformative realization often arises unexpectedly, breaking through habitual thinking and revealing the true nature of existence. Zen masters often use koans, paradoxical riddles, to challenge logical reasoning and provoke deep introspection. Zen's minimalist aesthetics also reflect Taoist ideals. Its gardens, art, and architecture embody simplicity and natural harmony, serving as silent teachers of Zen principles. Every stroke of ink in calligraphy or stone placement in a garden expresses the Zen spirit of mindfulness and unity with nature. The spread of Zen. Zen flourished during Japan's Kamakura period, 1185 to 1333, a time of political turmoil and cultural evolution. It deeply influenced Japanese culture, becoming a cornerstone of practices like tea ceremonies, calligraphy, and martial arts. The tea ceremony, for example, transforms the mundane act of drinking tea into a meditative ritual, emphasizing simplicity, presence, and respect for the moment. Martial arts like Kendo and Judo integrated Zen teachings to cultivate focus, clarity, and resilience. For warriors, Zen provided not only physical discipline, but also the mental fortitude to confront life and death with equanimity. In modern times, Zen's universal appeal has led to its global spread. Its focus on mindfulness, simplicity, and living fully in the present resonates with contemporary seekers. Meditation practices like Zazen are widely embraced, blending ancient wisdom with modern mindfulness techniques to alleviate stress and deepen self-awareness. Zen offers a timeless path to inner peace and insight, guiding individuals toward harmony with themselves and the world around them. Its essence lies not in intellectual understanding, but in the experience of living fully, moment by moment. Chapter 2. The Essence of Zen. Zen begins where conventional seeking ends. It's not about accumulating knowledge or achieving goals, but about awakening to what already exists. At its core, Zen teaches that enlightenment, or satori, is not something to be attained but realized through direct experience. This path emphasizes simplicity, mindfulness, and living fully in the present moment. Unlike other spiritual practices that rely on complex doctrines, Zen focuses on stripping away unnecessary thoughts and distractions, encouraging practitioners to see reality as it truly is. Meditation, Zazen, is central to this practice, allowing individuals to quiet the mind and access the clarity inherent in the present moment. Satori, a glimpse beyond illusion. Satori is the sudden realization of the true nature of reality, a moment when the veil of illusion lifts, revealing profound clarity. It's not a gradual process but an instantaneous insight, akin to a flash of lightning illuminating the darkness. This transformative moment is often described as the recognition of interconnectedness, where the separation between self and the world dissolves. To facilitate Satori, Zen employs methods like koans, paradoxical riddles designed to break habitual thinking. Questions such as, "What is the sound of one hand clapping?" challenge the logical mind, pushing practitioners toward intuitive understanding. In this moment of realization, the mind's chatter ceases, revealing the essence of existence, the illusion of the self. Zen challenges the conventional notion of a separate self, teaching that this sense of I is a mental construct sustained by thoughts, memories, and desires. The self, as perceived, is transient and illusory, a product of clinging and identification. Enlightenment involves seeing through this illusion, realizing that there is no fixed self, only the flow of existence. Through meditation, practitioners observe the impermanence of thoughts and emotions, uncovering the underlying unity of all things. This realization brings freedom, dissolving attachment and fostering compassion for others as extensions of the same interconnected whole. Living Zen. Zen's teachings extend beyond meditation to every aspect of life, whether in drinking tea, walking, or performing daily tasks. The essence of Zen lies in being fully present. This simplicity transforms ordinary moments into opportunities for mindfulness and harmony. Zen reminds us that true peace is not found in seeking but in recognizing what has always been present. By letting go of illusions and embracing the moment, Zen offers a path to clarity, compassion, and a life lived with purpose. Chapter 3. Letting Go of Seeking. Zen teaches that the act of seeking itself can become a barrier to enlightenment. The ego, which thrives on desires, fears, and the illusion of control, perpetuates a cycle of striving that blinds us to the truth. Enlightenment, according to Zen, cannot be grasped by the ego because the very essence of enlightenment requires the dissolution of this false sense of self. The journey of Zen is not about acquiring something new, but uncovering what has always been. It is an invitation to let go of striving, surrender to the present moment, and see reality without the distortions created by attachment and aversion. The paradox of non-attainment. When you seek it, you lose it. This principle encapsulates a central paradox in Zen practice. Enlightenment is not a destination to be reached or a treasure to be earned. It is already present, obscured only by layers of mental constructs and conditioning. The harder one tries to attain it, the further one drifts from it. This paradox challenges the conventional mindset of achieving goals through effort. Zen invites practitioners to stop chasing after enlightenment and instead rest in the simplicity of what is. This realization is not an intellectual understanding but a direct experience, like seeing the sun emerge when the clouds clear. To facilitate this understanding, Zen often employs methods that disrupt habitual thinking. Koans, paradoxical questions, and the guidance of a Zen teacher help practitioners confront the limits of rational thought. By letting go of the need to solve, analyze, or achieve, one opens the door to direct insight. The role of meditation. Meditation is central to Zen practice, not as a means to an end, but as an act of being fully present. Techniques like Zazen, seated meditation, guide practitioners to quiet the mind and observe reality without judgment. In Zazen, there is no goal other than sitting itself, fully aware, fully present. The practice of Zazen teaches that thoughts and emotions are like passing clouds. They come and go, but the sky of awareness remains unchanged. By observing these mental phenomena, without clinging or resisting. Practitioners begin to see through the illusion of a separate self and experience the interconnected nature of existence. Meditation in Zen is not confined to the cushion. Everyday actions, walking, eating, working, become opportunities for mindfulness. This integration of meditation into daily life reflects the Zen teaching that enlightenment is not separate from the ordinary. The sacred is found in the simplest acts when performed with full awareness. The freedom of letting go. The essence of Zen lies in letting go of attachments, fears, and the constant striving for something more. This does not mean apathy or disengagement from life. Rather, it is an active surrender to what is, free from the ego's grasp. Letting go creates space for insight, clarity, and compassion to arise naturally. Through the practice of letting go, one discovers a profound freedom. Freed from the need to control or attain, life becomes a flow of experiences to be embraced without judgment. This state of openness and presence is the heart of Zen, where enlightenment is not a far-off goal but the natural expression of living in harmony with the present moment. Chapter 4. Zen Practices and Their Significance. Zen practices focus on cultivating mindfulness and dissolving illusions that obscure the true nature of reality. Rather than relying on intellectual understanding, Zen emphasizes direct experience, helping practitioners access the present moment and discover enlightenment within their daily lives. Zazen, the heart of Zen. Zazen, or seated meditation, is the foundation of Zen practice. Practitioners sit in stillness, focusing on the breath while observing thoughts and emotions without attachment. This process develops one-pointedness, a state of relaxed concentration where clarity naturally arises. Through Zazen, practitioners begin to understand the impermanence of thoughts and feelings, realizing they are like passing clouds in the vast sky of awareness. This insight fosters a deeper connection to the present moment, enabling mindfulness to permeate every aspect of life. Koans, questions without answers. Koans are paradoxical questions or statements that challenge conventional thinking and push practitioners toward intuitive understanding. Examples like, "What is the sound of one hand clapping?" are not meant to be solved logically but to exhaust habitual patterns of thought. By confronting the limits of rationality, practitioners create space for a sudden realization or satori, where the true nature of reality becomes clear. Koans encourage direct insight, breaking through the illusions created by the ego and intellectual mind. The tea ceremony, a meditation in action. The Japanese tea ceremony, or shinoi, is a meditation in motion, embodying Zen's emphasis on mindfulness and simplicity. Every movement, from arranging utensils to pouring tea, is performed with full attention, honoring the uniqueness of the present moment. This ritual reflects the Zen concept of ichigo ichi, one time, one meeting, reminding practitioners that each encounter is fleeting and irreplaceable. The tea ceremony transforms an ordinary act into a profound expression of presence and gratitude. Walking meditation, mindfulness in motion. Walking meditation, or kinhin, complements Zazen by bringing mindfulness into movement. Practitioners walk slowly and deliberately, synchronizing their breath with their steps. This practice highlights that mindfulness is not confined to stillness but can be integrated into everyday activities, fostering balance and awareness in all aspects of life. The significance of Zen practices. Each Zen practice, whether Zazen, koans, the tea ceremony, or walking meditation, serves the same purpose: to dissolve illusions and awaken the practitioner to the present moment. By embracing mindfulness in stillness and action, Zen reveals that enlightenment is not a distant goal but an ever-present reality waiting to be realized. Chapter 5. Applying Zen in Modern Life. Zen's teachings extend far beyond the walls of monasteries, offering practical wisdom for navigating the complexities of modern life. By integrating Zen principles into daily routines, we can cultivate mindfulness, clarity, and a deeper sense of purpose, living in the present. A core tenet of Zen is living fully in the present moment. Modern life often pulls us in multiple directions, dividing our attention between regrets about the past and anxieties about the future. Zen teaches that these distractions rob us of the richness of the now, where life truly unfolds. By practicing mindfulness, whether through meditation or simple acts like mindful breathing, we can train ourselves to return to the present. This presence allows us to engage with life more vividly and authentically, enhancing our relationships, decisions, and overall well-being. Everyday activities, from washing dishes to walking, become opportunities to anchor ourselves in the moment. Overcoming overthinking. The modern mind is often overwhelmed with information, leading to overthinking and mental fatigue. Decisions, challenges, and even mundane choices can spiral into cycles of analysis that create stress and paralysis. Zen offers tools to quiet this mental noise, fostering clarity and focus. One of Zen's key practices, meditation, teaches us to observe thoughts without attachment. By recognizing that thoughts are transient, like clouds passing in the sky, we can prevent them from dominating our mental space. This detachment from overthinking helps us approach challenges with a clear mind, making decisions from a place of calm and intuition rather than fear or doubt. Zen also encourages us to embrace simplicity in thought and action. Instead of trying to control every outcome, we learn to trust the natural flow of life, addressing problems with calm focus rather than unnecessary complexity. Cultivating simplicity. In a world that often glorifies excess and busyness, Zen reminds us of the power of simplicity. This simplicity is not merely about minimalism and aesthetics, but about decluttering both our external and internal worlds to make room for what truly matters. Practicing simplicity can begin with small steps, such as decluttering our living spaces or setting clear priorities for the day. These actions help reduce physical and mental distractions, allowing us to focus on meaningful experiences and relationships. Zen simplicity also extends to our interactions with others. By approaching conversations with openness and presence, free from judgments and expectations, we create deeper connections. This simplicity fosters authenticity and mutual respect, enriching our relationships. Chapter 6: The Paradox of Zen. Zen's teachings are filled with paradoxes that challenge conventional thinking. It teaches that there is nothing to seek, yet emphasizes the importance of practice and discipline. These contradictions are not meant to confuse, but to reflect the complexity of human experience and the path to awakening. The duality of effort. One of Zen's central paradoxes lies in the balance between effort and non-effort. Zen discourages striving, warning that clinging to goals or outcomes can create unnecessary suffering. At the same time, it acknowledges that disciplined practice is essential for cultivating mindfulness and insight. This duality is best understood through the concept of Wu Wei, or effortless action. In Zen, effort does not mean forceful striving but a natural, harmonious engagement with the present moment. Practitioners are encouraged to dedicate themselves fully to meditation and mindfulness, not to achieve a specific result, but to experience life as it is. This delicate balance teaches that true progress comes not from forcing but from letting go. Beyond words. Zen resists definition because its essence cannot be captured by words or concepts. It is a practice rooted in direct experience, transcending intellectual understanding. As the famous Zen saying goes, "The finger pointing at the moon is not the moon." Words can guide us toward the truth, but they are not the truth itself. Zen often uses koans, paradoxical riddles or questions, to help practitioners break free from reliance on logic. For example, questions like, "What is your original face before you were born?" are designed to bypass rational thinking and provoke a moment of insight. This method underscores Zen's teaching that the deepest truths cannot be understood through analysis, but must be experienced directly. The paradox as a path. The paradoxes in Zen are not obstacles but opportunities. They challenge our habitual ways of thinking, pushing us beyond the limitations of the ego and intellect. By embracing these contradictions, practitioners learn to navigate the duality of life with openness and clarity. Zen invites us to let go of the need for certainty, teaching that true wisdom arises when we make peace with the mystery of existence. Conclusion. Zen invites us to turn inward, to embark on a journey of self-discovery where illusions fade, and the present moment becomes our true home. This path is filled with paradoxes. The harder we seek, the further we drift. But in surrender, we find what has always been there. Mindfulness lies at the heart of this journey. By grounding ourselves in the present, whether through a deep breath, a quiet moment, or mindful observation, we begin to see the transient nature of thoughts and emotions. Meditation deepens this practice, teaching us to observe without attachment, revealing the stillness that resides beneath the surface chaos. Simplicity is another cornerstone of Zen. It's not about renouncing life's pleasures, but about decluttering the mind and heart, allowing space for what truly matters. In simplicity, we find clarity. In clarity, we discover peace. The peace we often seek externally has always been within us. By letting go of the need to control, to achieve, or to define ourselves, we open the door to profound insight. Let go, and the journey within becomes the destination.